What's going on, guys? It's your boy Musetta Stone here in the hottest summer fashion of 2018. With this hot new look from the Musi Gamer Summer Collection, you too can look like a confused sex offender. You want me, don't you? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the day of Q&A. It has come at last. Free at last, free at last, long at last, free at last. So let's cut to the chase. I'm going to read some dang questions. I'm going to give you my dang answers. Then we're going to be done. Wrap it up. Spick and span just like that, baby. Question number 1 from our boy Gunner, from our classic boy Gunner. How did you come up with the name Musi Gamer? Well, I'll tell you just how my mind reached this pinnacle conclusion. I'll tell you exactly how my endless creativity just flowed forth to culminate into what is now the name of this YouTube channel. Alright, you see Musi Gamer? You see it? Now add a C after the Musi. Whoa. Blew my mind too when I thought of it. I said, wow, Musi. You're a creative little nugget of juice, aren't you? Next question comes from our boy Titus Wang. Boy, I love that Titus Wang. What made you start your YouTube channel? Well, I initially started it with the intention of just putting music on it and doing music related stuff. But then I was like, well, dang, I could go so many ways with it. I could do so many. And plus, I made it during high school. And at the time, my anxieties were just, man, through the roof. I needed something as an outlet, and YouTube seemed like a good place, along with music. But YouTube, you know, that social anxiety could be combated a bit, because I'd be getting in front of people. I'd be saying, look at me, I'm Mr. Confident, but inside, let me tell you, I'm dying. I'm a husk of a man. Next question from Killshot. Why are you so cool? Baby, let me tell you why I'm so cool, because I drink protein. I don't actually drink protein. I'll tell you why I'm cool though, because look at me, look at this getup. It's the look that matters. It's the look that makes you cool. I don't just throw this on. It's not just a goof. I'm not goofing here. Do you see this vest? Sleeveless. Do you see the arms? That's cool. Do you see the wife beater underneath? That's double cool. I'm wearing like 8 layers of cool right now. Next question, again from our boy Killshot. Do you have a girlfriend? Boy, let me tell you, I'll tell you the truth, I ain't got none. But that don't mean I don't slay! Oh, he slay! Look at him slay! Oh, he slay! Oh, he slay! Oh, he slay! Boy, this is the slay vest. Next question from my mom. Bit of an odd transition there. How has your musical influence changed over the years? I gotta say, it's changed a lot. Over my lifetime, my musical taste has gone through a wide variety of changes. I started out a tiny little child, grew up in the South, so country was the creme de la creme of my musical experience, and also throwing some pop maybe here and there. Justin Timberlake, I thought he was cool. Also a Tennessee boy, so I connected with him. And then when I was getting into the teenage years, that's when I started finding classic rock and blues and a little bit of jazz, a little bit of fun stuff like that. The Beatles, Led Zeppelin, who's still my favorite band ever. Your Pink Floyds. And then once I got to college, boy, let me tell you, that's when the whole world opened up to me. Because no longer was it just these old good music was only made in the before times. No, baby, no. I had a nice friend of mine introduced me to the album To Pimp a Butterfly. And by God, my musical world opened up from then on out. And since then, I only try more and more new things. Now I'm a big advocate of, hip-hop, some forms of electronic music, synthy stuff. Of course, classic rock and blues will always be big favorites of mine. A lot of different stuff. Acoustic stuff. Funk has probably become one of my favorite genres. Just a lot of new horizons, and I'm always exploring and finding new stuff. So, and the nice thing is now I'm super open to it. I used to not be so open to different musical stuff. Like if it was like, oh, that's weird, or ooh, that sounds dumb. But no music is dumb if you give it a chance. Next question again from our boy Gunner. What's your favorite thing to do when you're not making videos? My favorite thing to do when I'm not making videos is honestly watching other videos on YouTube. That's most of what I do. Is waste time watching YouTube videos because I'm such a professional procrastinator, and YouTube is my kryptonite. But I like to, other than that, I like to work on music stuff. This whole area I spend a decent amount of my time in playing piano. You can't even see it. Well, you can kind of see it. There's a key. Look at that. You see me diddling that key? But I'm trying to make my time outside of making videos and music and stuff more productive, so hopefully I can and not stop procrastinating. Next question again from Killshot. Do you live with mom? I do not live with mom. In fact, I haven't lived with my mom in almost 3 years now. I think 2015, like August of 2015 is when I left to go to college, I think. So yeah, about 3 years now. Next question from Man on Mars. What do you do when your favorite band literally drops 2 songs, deletes said songs later that day, and up and leaves the internet with no word or warning? Well, you might not believe this, but I actually have a plan in place for that specific event, should it occur in my life. So here's what I'll do initially, alright? I'll change my status on all platforms ever to homosexual Bulbasaur. Step number 2, buy 5,000 coat hangers. It don't matter what size, it don't matter what type, it don't matter what material. Step number 3, arguably the most important step, we take all of those homosexual coat hangers that I now have, we take them to the nearest bank, we lay them all on the floor, during business hours of course, lay them all on the floor, slap down our wet naked bodies, because at this point we're wet and naked. I mean, we are a very homosexual man at this point. Why wouldn't we be? And just roll around in it, I'll be wet and naked, so I'll be picking up all the lint and grime on the bank floor on my body. And then the final step will be to break into the White House and become Donald Trump's hair. That's my plan in the event that you laid out in front of me, Man on Mars. It would be my course of action. Next question again from Killshot. Would you play Pokemon every day? Not every day. I mean, you gotta switch it up every now and then. I barely even play video games anymore. Pokemon's cool, though. Pokemon's great. I would like to play it more often than I do, because I never play it anymore. I need to pop back in my Ultra Sun game and get going on that again, because I'm gonna be slacking. My little Ploplio is missing me right about now. Next question from Mom. Do you plan on branding the new Blast Kids stuff? I'd love to be better at have knowledge of branding and have. I'd love to be better at branding and actually have an understanding of it and understand the branding aspect of music. I'm trying to learn, but it's not something right now that I'm at the strength at. I'm trying to make it, unique and fun and an interesting little thing, and also keep it open and fresh. And try to also get the music and the stories out at a consistent rate, but it is very difficult. Juggling everything, and branding is another thing. Marketing, branding, all that, another thing. Now I'm constantly trying to think and work on as a person, artist boy. So I'm trying, or I will be trying, when stuff starts going more than just having 2 songs released. I think the little logos, I like them. The little logos, they're nice little logos. I think I did all right. I mean, I'm terrible at logo design and graphic design in general, but I made the little logos. I think they're neat, little, kind of cool. Next question from Gunner. Do you like doing YouTube music? I do. I've always enjoyed making YouTube stuff, and it's a fun time. It's a really fun time. I would love to do it more often. It's just, with the work job and then also the MBK stuff and, everything else going on that life throws at you, it's hard to keep up consistently with YouTube and also like streaming and stuff. So, but I try, and maybe one day, maybe I'll be to the point where it'll be something I can do consistently, because I'll be, seeing something back from it. That would be nice. That would be nice to be able to support myself just a little bit, maybe just a little bit from this kind of stuff. Maybe one day, we'll see. I think I'm interesting. I'm not. Next question from Titus Wang. Do you like the Nintendo Switch, and what do you think about it after 1 year? I haven't actually played the Switch. I'm still rocking my Wii U and my 3DS as my Nintendo consoles. I still have my Wii also. Yeah, I'm not much of a big spender, so I don't go out and buy new consoles. I usually wait until they're cheap or until I just happen to get them from like family members who give me Christmas things because they love me. I'd like to try the Switch, but it's not on my main priority of things to do. I've got other things like student loans that my money needs to go towards, not Switches. Let that be a lesson to you kids. Spend your money wisely. If you got loans, you could forgo that Switch for a while. But so far it does look really cool. I think the Switch has had a very strong showing so far. As an outsider looking into what the Switch is, I think it looks really cool. It's really enticing to me, all of the really cool releases that it's had. I'd love to try Super Mario Odyssey. Breath of the Wild looks great. It also is on Wii U, but, you know, not trying to spend money here. You know, the new Mario Kart looks fun as always. I love Mario Kart. And then the dang Smash Bros. Got announced. That'll be the thing that makes me get a Switch, is Smash Bros. Is gonna be dang Smash Bros. And I'm gonna hate it because I'm gonna be upset with myself. Like, look what you did. You just spent so much money on your new Smash machine, because that's all I'm gonna play of it. I don't even care. They could release any other game for the Switch. They could re-release Resident Evil 2, my favorite game ever, and then combine it with dang Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and the first Resident Evil and Spyro the Dragon 2 and 3 and Pokemon Fire Red, and just have like a conglomerate of all my favorite games ever. And I still wouldn't play because I'd be too busy playing Smash. And final question, again, from our boy Killshot. Would you stop singing for that many dollars? I would. Would you, Killshot? Killshot. Ain't you heard the songbird that I am inside? Haven't you heard me bluster about with my beautiful songbird voice, Killshot? I would never stop singing. Never. Ever, ever. I mean, I don't even like the sound of my own singing voice. But I'm never gonna stop, baby. Never gonna stop. So thank you everybody who gave me questions. That was very nice of you. They were very good questions indeed. I enjoyed answering them. I always love filling my own ego up by, you know, pointing the attention straight at me, pointing the spotlight right at me, making people ask me about me. I can't see a better outcome for my life than just getting to talk about me all day. But I hope you enjoyed at least somewhat. I hope it wasn't a bore. Hope you learned something about life, the universe, maybe everything. Who knows? But regardless, there is one thing we can all say we've learned, and that is that Musi's summer collection is the hottest thing that'll be hitting the shelves this summer. Buy now.